Hey guys, what's going on? What's up? And welcome back to the channel. Like I said yesterday, I am going to unbox the jack, let you know where I purchased it, why I purchased it, and that's pretty much it. As you know, I had a Craftsman 3-ton jack and the jack handle broke on it. So I was kind of forced to get another one. I don't know that I can get parts. I didn't even check to see if I could get parts just because that jack is probably about 15-ish or more years old. I purchased that several years ago, 15 or so, and I just thought it was time for a new one when the handle broke on it. What actually broke was the swivel portion where you close or open the bypass to let the oil so you can either jack it up or let the oil bypass and let it down. So the company that I went with was a company that I have a couple of tools already, and that company is MYCHANIC. They offer a 3-ton floor jack, just what I had, and it's just a little bit different than what I had. So let's get this opened up and see what we have inside. Like I said, this is their 3-ton floor jack. And, you know, it doesn't help anything, or it does help a lot of things, that it's green and black. You know how I like green and black together. Alright, so like I said, not only it being green and black, it's just a pretty nice product. They offer a 2-year manufacturer warranty within the United States. They have polyurethane casters, which I thought was kind of cool but different, so I want to see how these are going to wear. You know, my concrete floor is not the smoothest anymore, nor is my asphalt driveway out there, so it'd be kind of interesting to see how the polyurethane casters, front and rear, stand up to the steel ones of my old jack. You know, that's been rolled across the driveway a lot of times, and across the garage floor down here, so we'll kind of see how the polyurethane casters hold up. Be kind of interesting, and I'm very interested to see, you know, how long this jack lasts in comparison to my other one. Being though it does have a 2-year manufacturer warranty, I am pretty stoked at that. It is a rapid lift. It will go range from a 3-inch height up to a 20-inch height at 5 pumps with no resistance. Now, once it meets resistance, then it slows down and pumps like an ordinary jack does. It is a padded saddle to protect the underneath. If you have a nice vehicle that is painted and the diff's painted, anything else like that, the saddle is padded to protect that. And it's got a 3-inch depth up to just about 10 inches or so. Another thing that I saw that I thought was pretty nice, it is a twin spring return, where my Craftsman only has 1 spring in here for the return. So therefore, if you have it up in the air and you're waiting on it, it's got a pretty fast return rate. Twin piston pump, one being fast pump, the other being lift pump. Looks like it's 3/16 stamped steel, welded casters out here, so it's a complete steel construction except for the pad and the casters. And like I said, the only thing that kind of concerns me is the casters themselves. I am very hard on my tools. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Let's face it, they're tools, and I'm going to use them as such. One thing that I did notice within the owner's manual is it has a exploded view in the back, and it gives you all the parts, and then right here's the parts numbers. So I bet if you would call MYCHANIC and you would need one of these parts even after the 2 years, now I don't know this for certain, you would be able to order that part and probably have it shipped out to you at minimal cost. Not certain what any of these parts cost. But if it's outside the 2 years, I would say that we should be able to order these parts. Now, On mine, this part right here, number 13, is what broke, and that's right in there. So I know that this is available from the manufacturer. So it'd be kind of interesting to see in 15 years if I still have this jack, which I hope that I do, and that breaks again, if I can order one. I think all in all, for the money, the jack's $199. Yeah, you can go out to Harbor Freight and probably buy something a lot cheaper, but it's not made, the quality's not there like it is with a more reputable company. I have 2 of their lights and I have their tool creeper. The first purchase that I made from MYCHANIC was the tool creeper and pod light, and absolutely fell in love with the whole concept. From that moment, when I did the first video for MYCHANIC, I purchased that. They didn't send it to me. I knew that they made a pretty good product. But I said something in that video too. I said, man, this pod light is cool, but it takes 3 AA, AAA, I can't remember. They need to make it rechargeable. There's plenty of room in the back of that globe to make it rechargeable. Lo and behold, what did they do? I picked up one of these too. MYCHANIC made the pod light rechargeable. I have not opened this up yet. I need to take it in and charge it. This was just in my box that I received with the jack. So I'm pretty stoked about the pod light is now rechargeable. I'm still waiting on my commission, guys. What the heck? If you guys want to pick up the rechargeable pod light, MYCHANIC actually has an Amazon store, believe it or not. I'll have a link in the description for that, and also a link for the jack itself. For the money, like I said, $199 for a 3-ton jack, pretty good deal, man. There's gonna be a link in the description for the jack and for their Amazon store. But I needed a new stool too, so I thought, what the heck? I was looking around, so what did I pick up? I picked up their Fastback Stool. They have a sidekick stool also, but this one here, it's just an open stool, kind of like what I'm rolling on now. This is one of the adjustable Craftsman's, but I wanted another stool to roll around on, so I picked up a Fastback rolling shop stool also. So right now we've got some tools and get that put together so we can take a look at that also. All right, and just like that, look at that. It's all put together. This is the Fastback stool from MYCHANIC. All honesty, it took me about 5-10 minutes to put together. Not real big deal. You have about 4 pieces. Here's 2 legs, and 5 pieces, 6 pieces, sorry. You got 2 side pieces, 2 cross pieces, your tray, that just snaps into place before you put either the front or the back on, and your top where you sit. It does have the polyurethane casters on it also. One thing I saw, I mean, come on, man. We live in America. Look right there. All of those are in metric. Like I said, come on, man. We live in America. That should be standard on there, not metric. Even though damn near everything that we take apart, nuts and bolts wise, on our American-made vehicles, supposedly, is metric. My Dodge included. This rolls around pretty nice. Heck of a lot nicer than what my old Craftsman does. And you hear that? Don't hear anything on them polyurethane rollers. That's pretty nice, or polyurethane casters. So maybe I'll get some new casters for the old Craftsman so I can keep it around a little bit longer. So anyway, links are in the description. We got MYCHANIC. We got the Fastback. We got their 3-ton jack. We got the new pod light that won't stand up. We got the new pod light, and I have one of their blade lights over here, along with the original pod light. And I also have one of their tool creepers. This tool creeper is pretty nice, pretty handy. If you're under the vehicle working and you're on a creeper laying down, you can put all your tools, nuts and bolts on this and roll it around. It does have a magnetic, or does have a steel plate in there for the magnetic base of your pod light, so you can shine it wherever you want. This is just a small portion of what they have to offer. If you check out, like I said, the link in the description for MYCHANIC's Amazon store, you'll see everything they have to offer. You guys will not be disappointed in their products. So tomorrow night, I hope to get some work done on the dually. I did put the lower end shackles on there, just make sure everything is good, is thus far. So tomorrow night, let's get some work done on the dually. So in the meantime, guys, I do appreciate you watching very, very much. Hit that like button now, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already done so. Check out MYCHANIC, and we'll talk to you guys later on. Bye-bye.